What's going on? You got seb.brantigan here, and in this short video I'm going to share with you 10 lead generation strategies that are non-technical and free to use that you can apply today in order to start getting inquiries to your business. Okay, so quick question for you, or quick couple of questions. Are you overwhelmed by the amount of lead generation strategies? Have you seen top marketers pull in droves of leads and you've always wondered how that's possible? Do you want to start getting inquiries for your business starting today and not 3 months from now? Now, if that's the case, then I know how you feel. I was in your shoes not too long ago, but you're certainly in the right place. So stay tuned to this entire video and you'll learn exactly how to do that. But before I jump into that, if you don't know who I am, my name is Seb.Brantigan. That's short for Sebastian, but I've always preferred Seb for some reason. So this is me over in Nashville, Tennessee in the US. But I actually live out in Ipswich in the United Kingdom. So I'm only 23 years old, and so basically my background is in local government. Okay, so about 4 years ago, I pursued ways to make money online. I was very frustrated of my government job. There was no stability, no security, and I felt like I was worth more. I felt like that. Maybe you agree with me as well, but I agree with you. You are paid based on your effort, not on your time. I was putting in a lot of effort at my job, and I was paid very minimal because of that. So I decided that that was unfair, and I wanted to pursue something that was more suited to me. So I looked for online marketing, and I discovered that you could actually make money online, and you could also make money from helping others to make money online as well. So that was super inspiring to me when I first found that out. So however, I did struggle for the first 4 years. I had no guidance, no clear way to build a business. So I was very frustrated. I was trying out different strategies. I just had no clue what to do. I went to my upline, I asked them what I should do, and they said I should go out and pitch strangers, hand out leaflets, cold call people out of a phone book. And I did those things, and I didn't enjoy them. And I also, struggled with them immensely. Out of every 100 people I would call, maybe 5 would be interested. So, it's very low success rate, and I was getting very burnt out. So, I went online and looked for ways to generate leads. I came across attraction marketing, which I'll share with you shortly how that works. And so attraction marketing is getting people to contact you about your business rather than you chasing people. When I understood that principle, everything changed for me. Within a period of about 5 months, okay, I learned the skills to generate over 371 leads in a single day. I signed up 6 reps into my business within a 24-hour period of time, and I've had several $350 days, either while I was asleep or while I was away from the computer, out with my girlfriend or out seeing friends, which is super cool to be, living that laptop lifestyle. Okay. The other cool thing is I've traveled 5 times in the last 6 months. So I've been to France, I've been up to Birmingham in the UK. I've been to a few other places. I just got back from Nashville a few days ago, and next Sunday I'm flying out to Vegas with my girlfriend for a couple of days, so or five nights. Super excited about that. Okay, so we're going to dive right into the strategies here. So make sure to have a pad and paper ready, and we'll talk about some of these strategies. So the first one is Facebook Live. Okay, so the cool thing about doing a Facebook Live broadcast is it's live streaming on your mobile phone, which is super cool. So you need the Facebook app to do this. Okay, once you download it, you'll most likely see this symbol here. So I think everyone has access now. But what you do when you do a live broadcast, your friends will get notified, and you can actually interact with them. So when you do the live stream, you can see, if someone comments on your live stream, then you can actually see that and, recognize them and say, hey, what's going on? So it's very easy to interact with people using Facebook Live. Okay. Now my recommendation for using this is for lifestyle marketing and building rapport. Okay, I never use this to promote my business. and you shouldn't either. Okay, instead of talking about your company name or your products, I would recommend that you create some kind of team name or some kind of other way to almost disguise the company name. The problem with sharing stuff about your company is people will Google it, people will look it up, and they'll most likely join someone else who's an expert in that company, and you could lose out on a lot of people. Okay, now what you want to do is, I would recommend that you create some kind of team name, Team Awesome or whatever you want to call it, and then people will be intrigued about what that is, and people will actually ask you what it's all about, and you'll get some incoming inquiries by doing that, which is a cool strategy. You should definitely take notes on that and apply that for your business. So now the thing I would recommend is you want to post information, tips and advice that solves your target audience's problem. Okay, so if you're a network marketer, your target market should be other network marketers, and the reason for that is it's easier promoting to someone who's already bought a business. You know that at some point they would definitely buy again, rather than convincing someone who's never owned a business before. Okay, it's like selling cars. Is it going to be easier to sell a car to someone who's bought 10 cars before, or is it going to be easier to sell a car to someone who's never bought a car before and it's their first time and they don't know what they're doing? So that's kind of an analogy that you need to understand when choosing your target market, is choose people who have already bought what you're selling in the past, because you know they've bought it and you know they have they are investing themselves in that particular way. So that's just something important to understand here. So but be sure to be yourself. You're on live stream, so most likely you'll not be perfect and make mistakes when you do a live stream, and that's okay. That's absolutely fine, because people want to join real people. People want to work with people who are transparent and honest, and no one's perfect, so don't try and be this perfectionist. Okay, it can really kill your time if you do that. So for more in-depth training on using Facebook Live, if you go to joinseb.com/Facebook Live, then you'll get access to that. And by the way, below this video, if I do reference any website links or any resources, they'll all be below this video, so you won't have to remember any of these website links, and you can check them out there. Next lead generation strategy number 2 is Periscope. So this is an interesting one. It's completely based on an app, so you just go to your app store, download Periscope for free. Now the cool thing is, less than 1% of users are live streaming. Okay, so it works very similarly to Facebook. It lets you allows you to interact with people, and what I would recommend is make them feel very special and important. Don't pitch your product or your company. You want to make this all about you and what it is that you're up to. Okay, now what you need to do on here is update your profile, add more information about you, not your company, and then add a website link. You'll find that people will be interested in you, and they'll be curious to see what it is that you're up to, and then you can just put it in your profile, and people will just come check you out. They'll just be curious about what you're doing if you're building up enough rapport and just being genuine. Okay, so for more in-depth training on Periscope, go to joinseb.com/Periscope training. Okay, number 3, Snapchat. This is a really interesting one indeed. Snapchat is primarily used by teenagers. That's the biggest sector of people who use this app. But adults use it too. Adults use it as well. And big companies are using it. So you've got Target, Cinnabon, Mashable, Disney, Netflix, right? So obviously it is something big if they're using it. So my advice for using Snapchat is you want to use it to give sneak previews of something big coming up. So if you've got a company that's launching a new product, or something new, something big is launching, this is a great way to give sneak previews of what it is that you're working on. Okay, again, in a mystique kind of way. That's what you want to do. Or you could also do it to give short tips and advice in 10-second bursts. You're only allowed 10 seconds per video clip that you do, but you can give is a very easy way to give short and concise information to people who need to hear it. But for more in-depth training on Snapchat, go to joinseb.com/Snapchat, and you can access that training. Okay, number 4, drop cards. These are very easy to use and anyone can duplicate these. They're ideal for shy people. Okay, so a drop card, it basically looks like a $100 bill, and when you open it up, there's a written message in there, and you can either put a website link or a phone number. So you can place these inside personal development books, business related books, basically any kind of book or magazine that your target market would read. I would place this inside books that your ideal prospect is going to pick up. And when they open this drop card, then you've got very captive audience. There's a very targeted lead here. So what you should do is leave a short message inside the drop card saying something like superstars wanted or superstars only wanted, make $500 to $1,000 per week, and then I would leave your website or your phone number. Make it very mysterious, very you want to pique the curiosity in order to get people to contact you. And you could leave your phone number, or you could leave a generic phone number that they call, where it's a recorded message about what it is that you do, or it could be a website where you collect their contact information. Now, for more information on drop cards and for my recommended place that I order from, go to joinseb.com/drop cards, and you can see what that's all about. YouTube is number 5. YouTube is one of my favorite strategies, and I use this all the time to generate leads. So YouTube allows you to build trust with your viewers easily. Okay, some of the highest quality leads that I've generated are from videos on YouTube. So the focus here is to give value. You want to give a clear call to action, and your videos need to be under 3 minutes of length. The longer the videos are, the more people tune out. Unless it's like a instructional video where you're giving certain training on stuff, and you're like if it's in-depth training, basically it can be longer. But generally speaking, videos under 3 minutes are going to get the best results. Now, another cool thing you can do to build up your fan base quickly is subscribe to popular channels and leave insightful and intriguing comments that get people to come back to your channel. So, you could be commenting on another video saying, hey, great video, this is awesome. I just posted something similar like this, and I got some huge value today. And people will read that comment and they'll say, okay, so what video did he post? And they'll be curious and just click on your profile. I wouldn't use YouTube to spam or anything like that. So you can certainly use YouTube in order to attract some very targeted people who are also perhaps creating their own videos and stepping up as leaders. So that can be a great place to find people who would be great business builders. Okay, so for more in-depth training on YouTube, go to joinseb.com/YouTube training. Blogging is a great way to generate leads. This is number 6 or 7, I think. So with blogging, you want to create a lead magnet to generate leads. Okay, so a lead magnet is some kind of gift or incentive for your website visitor to subscribe to your blog posts or to become a lead. Okay, I see a lot of blogs that say subscribe to updates, and that's not a very powerful call to action, and it's not a good incentive to get people to subscribe to your blog. People will be saying, well, why should I subscribe? What's in it for me? Whereas if you were to give some kind of giveaway, so you could create an ebook or a video where you're perhaps sharing some strategies, some concepts that have allowed you to break through. I mean, this could be a lead magnet. What I'm doing, 10 lead generation sources, and that could be a great lead magnet, and that's a great incentive for people to enter in their contact information. So you need to give something to get something, especially with lead generation. It's really going to help you out. And if you don't have a lead magnet, then you're going to struggle to generate leads. Okay. And now blogging positions you as an expert because all leaders have a blog. Okay. Look at almost every leader in the online marketing space. Majority of them have a blog. Okay. You can create an About Me page where you tell your story. Okay. If this is the only page you have on your blog, then you want to have an About Me page. Okay, it's super powerful. You can keep all of your content in one place. Okay, and you can actually control all of it. Now, I highly recommend, I've been using a platform called Kalatu to create a blog. It doesn't require any technical skills and it's actually designed for marketers. So you can register for that at joinseb.com/Kalatu blog. Okay, in the past, I've created blogs on Weebly and on Blogspot and even on the free WordPress websites, and they've all been shut down. And the reason for that is because these blogging sites do not like marketers. So you want a platform that is, designed for marketers, marketer friendly, and doesn't require a huge technical setup in order to get going. Okay, you want something that's very, very easy to run with so that you can just write some content and start getting leads very quickly. Okay, next one is networking events. So you can search on Meetup, Eventbrite. These are great websites to find local events. And at these networking events, you want to focus on relationship building. Okay, don't bring up your company. Leave your products at home. Okay, and just focus on the connection. Focus on the other person, and just network and just see where they're at. If you can suggest advice, resources, perhaps any books you've read, any videos on YouTube you've watched, share those with that person. Okay, without expecting anything in return, just share something that's helped you in order to help them. Okay, and it will come back to you in a very good way. And again, talk to many people as you can. Collect a lot of business cards, and you never know when that will be useful in the future. Okay, number 8 is Twitter. Okay, Twitter is very popular right now, and you can easily search via hashtags in order to find people in your target market. Okay, so you want to spend about maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day following other people in your niche, including leaders, in order to really create that momentum to build up your Twitter profile. Okay, now social oomph is kind of a strange name, but it's a very low cost tool that I highly recommend in order to stay organized and automate certain features of Twitter. Okay, Twitter is going to be very, very time consuming if you don't have automation and organization. So social oomph is a great place and a great way to do that. So you can get that at joinseb.com/social oomph. I think they have a free account as well, so you can definitely try that out. I recommend that a lot. So for more in-depth training on using Twitter, go to joinseb.com/Twitter training to check that out. Okay, next one is Pinterest. I haven't used this a great deal, but I have seen a lot of people begin to use this and generate some great leads. So Pinterest is very much picture oriented. And so I would recommend that you post pictures that grab people's attention. Okay, now you can create boards on Pinterest, which are basically groups of photos. So you can create a vision board that would actually appeal to your target market and follow other similar boards and then interact with them. Okay, so that they actually notice your content, and once they're blown away by it, they're going to want to learn more about what it is that you're doing. Next thing is communicate with your followers. So if someone follows your board or someone likes your photo, private message them, thanking them for interacting them, and just seeing what's going on in their life, just seeing where they're at, and figuring out what it is they're doing and how you can help them. Okay. We'll talk more about that on another training as to what to say to people when you message them. But just make a connection and just say hello for now. You can also, the cool thing with Pinterest is you can use analytics to test and track your content. So this can be a great way you can test different things and you can track everything within Pinterest, which is cool. You should always test, tweak, and track things as a marketer. It's very important that you do that. The other cool thing you can do on Pinterest is share content from other social networks on here in order to increase your overall exposure. Okay, Instagram is cool. So what you can do with Instagram is you can interact on popular photos and profiles in your niche to gain followers. Okay, that you want to get lots of followers on Instagram who are interested in what you do, but you don't want a load of junk followers who are not interested in what you do. Okay, you don't want a load of spam follows just to look good. You want actual leads and inquiries coming from Instagram. Well, I'm assuming anyway. So one cool thing you can do is post pictures that solve problems your target market is experiencing. So you could create, a graphic where it has a few different marketing tips, and that actually solves your target market's problem, and that can be a great way to hook people in so they stay tuned to your next updates. So you want to also watermark photos, some of your pictures that you post with your username or your website, so that if they do get shared, then you get free, free advertising basically. So in order to learn how to do those things, go to the in-depth training on my website, join seb.com/Instagram training, and you can get access to that. So those are the 10 tips for you, and I have an unadvertised $97 valued bonus for you today for free. If you don't have this already, this is my 7 steps for unstoppable sponsoring guidebook PDF. You can download a copy of the guidebook instantly before your competitors see it. So all you got to do is go to seb.brantigan.net/7 steps guidebook, and you'll be instantly sent to the PDF, and you can download it to your desktop, print it out, and I hope that you find that very useful. So appreciate you watching this video, appreciate your time. If there's a button in or around this video and you want to learn more about what I do, how I generate leads, and how you can do the same thing for your business without rejection, without cold calling, without bugging warm market and prospecting strangers in shopping centers like I had to when I first started, there should be a button below this video, so go ahead and click that to learn more about what it is that I do, to what I've used to generate thousands of leads and make money from the people who did not join my business. So super cool. Click the button below and take action. Chat to you soon. Bye bye.